What's up, guys? Welcome back. Xyber Knight here, Tech and Games Crusader. We have another unboxing. This is for the third of the 4 modules that I have for the Polymega multi-platform system. This is the EM03 Mega Element Module Set, compatible with original Mega Drive, Genesis, 32X game cartridges and controllers. Polymega base unit required for operation. So, looking this over, we have Unleash Mega Power. Explore video gaming's greatest hits from the 16-bit era in style. Compatible with Mega Drive, Genesis, and 32X game cartridges and controllers. Mega Element Module Set EM03 hits you with high-speed blast processing, low latency blast of nostalgia for an authentic gaming experience. A bonus Polymega Mega Retro controller is included. This is probably, if this controller feels great, this is probably going to be the controller I will get as second one up first, because I love that they're all the same size on the 6 buttons. Compatible with Mega Drive, Genesis, and 32X game cartridges. Just plug Element Module EM03 into the base unit and enjoy region-free compatibility with classic game cartridges for Mega Drive Japan, Mega Drive PAL region Europe, Genesis, and 32X using a patent-pending modular system. Premium wired retro controller included. Element module sets include a premium wired retro controller with 8-foot braided cord, an exclusive home button for accessing Polymega system functionality at the press of a button. Digitize your game collection, play hassle and worry-free with a convenient installation feature, enabling you to make a personal digital backup of your game cartridges to an eye-catching user interface. Ultra low latency controller ports. Take your game to the next level with ultra low latency controller ports built right into the front of the module. Play with friends using a combination of the module and console controller ports. Included in the box, Mega Module EM03 Mega Drive Genesis 32X platforms. Mega Retro Controller RC03 1-year limited warranty. It's what you get when you purchase this. Polymega Mega Element Module Set EM03 includes 5 digital bonus games preloaded. Top Gear 2, Sword of Sodan, Water Margin, Brave Battle Saga, Legend of the Magic Warrior, and Tin Head. Alright. Opposed to having you guys wait for me to untape this, I'm going to pause and be right back. Okay, guys. Getting this one undone, and then we'll go ahead and continue opening the box. See if there's any skin oil prints. We got the padding on the inside of the box. Same controller or cartridge area scrapes. I don't see any scratches on the front, but there are skin oil contact areas right there. Let's go ahead and wipe this down before I touch it. This controller looks amazing. I wish it had shoulder buttons on it so it could be used on the Saturn as well. That would be awesome. Just to have a controller that has all same size buttons instead of those many top heavy buttons. D-pad. Oh wow. So you can press in, but it does rock slightly. that D-pad is kind of disappointing. Look how much travel it has to push in. Do it this way so I can get straight in the center. Yeah, they need to use a more firm material under that D-pad. Those buttons feel as great as the original 3-button. These are the same size as the 3-button, but these are also the same size as the 3-button. So this is the kind of controller. We got mode button right here. Home button. All the buttons feel great. This D-pad though, trying to do dragon punches and things like that, fireballs, if you use the very edge and round it, it does bottom out as you round it. It pushes in way too far. It needs to have a more steep dome on the hi-hat under the D-pad, as we've done with all of the controllers so far. This is a design that is more tried and true. We'll be using the Pori Stick Multi again. The Super Famicom. There we go. So you can see how this is built, this clamshell, or not clamshell, but two-piece part. It does still have the grip, but that grip is a lot more shallow. So if you have larger hands like me, this is going to be more difficult to grab. See the connector difference in the size. Do have a good flexible anti-kink area on there. Hole size comparisons, they're the same size. You can see how these are angled, chamfered, polished almost edge on the bias, and these are just barreled out, so that's a little bit different. Wonder how much change that'll make in the actual Sorry about that, guys. The phone overheated and stopped the video. So we are looking at how well the controller sits in here, where these pins are rounded on the edges, or flat on, no, they're actually flattened, and these holes are just straight in. You do have to kind of line it up well and then press to apply. That comes out way too easy. Let's check this one. Yeah, those just come out with a little bit of shaking. I mean, that's barely any effort to pull it out. So if you have these plugged in and you are playing and somebody walks across, they're not going to pull your Polymega off of your surface that it is resting on with this controller plugged in. It will pull the controller cable out instead. The other thing is, this is a lot more rounded on the edges, just like this input port. So where this has the biased polished inside edges. Yeah, that's got a stronger hold. Takes a lot of shaking to get that out. But yeah, that's how that compares. I don't have access to my Genesis or Mega Drive carts currently because they're in box storage. But we will check the slot. Slides on well. But yeah, the Genesis cartridges are back there at the very, very back in a red tub. So, can't exactly easily get access to them. Give me one moment, guys. Be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. I remembered that I found a Genesis cartridge on the side of the road that was in my car. Went and got it so that we can be able to have a cartridge slot test. I did already clean this with a 1-up contact eraser, and this is The Adventures of Mighty Max for the Sega Genesis. Alright, so it's a very firm cartridge slot. It reminds me of a Model 2 Generation 6, where they had the green pins on the edge of the PCB. By the way, guys, I do clean all of the cartridges as stated in the instructions for the Polymega. Clean all cartridges before insertion or use. And I have. Alright, so let's see how strong this holds. You can lift the Polymega by the cartridge. That's how strong. But yeah, guys, that'll be a shorter video for this one. The Mega Element Module Mega EM03. So if you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them below. And if you like the video, consider giving a thumbs up. If you want to know where I have new content going live, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you want to know whenever I have new things arriving that may be potential future content, consider following me on Twitter at Xyber. This is also how you will be able to be eligible for any future giveaways where the channel has surpassed 500 subscribers. When the Twitter account reaches or surpasses a maintained 2,500 followers, giveaways will commence. But yeah, guys, Xyber, your Tech and Games Crusader. Hope you guys have a good night, good day, take care. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.